folks, here we go. Tag team action on the card now. Eastern Townships Wrestling Association continues on with Brawl and the Fall. And we are treated? I don't know if I would use that word. Subjected to. Let's go with that. We're subjected to Owen Brody, the first member of this tag team match, and his partner, the Spoiler. The dichotomy of this team is interesting. Owen Brody, already considered arguably one of the right-hand men of Sonny DeFarge, ETWA heavyweight champion. The Spoiler trying to gain favor of said heavyweight champion, Sonny DeFarge. So far, not so good going. Tried to take out one of Sonny DeFarge's many adversaries last time we were here. Failed. I want to point that out, make sure everyone knows that he failed. Owen Brody, of course, one of Sonny DeFarge's most effective henchmen, along with Preston Douglas. Conspicuous in his absence today, by the way. Usually right there along with Owen Brody, not able to make it today. And now we are treated to the return, the official in-ring return of Mullet Man. 17-year vet here in ETWA, former heavyweight champion back in 2016-2017. Multiple-time tag team champion. Not only in ETWA, but across the region and in multiple places in Quebec. So Mullet Man is no stranger to the tag team division.
Alright, after searching long and hard and selling a bunch of t-shirts and photos at halftime, I finally found a partner. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bandit!
Bandit, a newcomer here. Listen, Mullet Man in this business for 17 years, like I said, very well known locally and beyond, has made a lot of friends in and out of this business. Apparently bringing one in. Bandit making his debut in ETWA. Perhaps this was Mullet Man's plan all along. We heard him tell Owen Brody that he took out Preston Douglas. That's why he's not here. This seems to be phase 2 of his plan to procure a bit of revenge on the DeFarge camp. First Preston Douglas, now Owen Brody, and the Spoiler stand across the ring from them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first in this corner, first from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. He weighs in at 252 pounds, Bandit.
Beautiful in that area this time of year.
And his partner from Mullet Mountain, weighing in at 210 pounds, Mullet Man!
Beautiful views from atop Mullet Mountain, I can tell you that.
And introducing their opponents. First, from parts unknown, he weighs in at 185 pounds, the Spoiler.
Probably somebody somewhere like totally pedestrian, like Newark, New Jersey.
And introducing his partner from Trenton, New Jersey, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Owen Brody.
far away, right? That's gonna be my guess. I'm starting the rumor now. The spoiler is from Newark, New Jersey. All right, well, Owen Brody usually having Preston Douglas in his corner. Now with spoiler, let's see if he's able to translate his tag team prowess into this new pairing. And listen to this crowd. Holy smokes. ETWA is here for Mullet Man. Fired up.
Hey, I was the pretty boy. Come here. Pretty? Yeah, come here, Mr. Bandit.
Reminded me of WrestleMania 3 while Hogan's going crazy, calling the Giant in, and the Giant's on the outside of the ropes just standing there. Stoic. You know, maybe I shouldn't compare Owen Brody and the Spoiler to someone as prolific as Andre the Giant. Scratch that for the record. We'll edit it in post. Referee making sure no questionable objects are making their way into the ring here. And I mean, when you're officiating a match with some of Sonny Defarge's henchmen,
Oh, I'm ready. Ready?
it's definitely not the craziest thing that could happen. All right, here we go. The bell has rung, and we're going to get our first look at Blade Bandit here against Owen Brody. And ducking out of there just for a little bit of a pose, trying to get into Blade Bandit's head. Hopefully Blade Bandit did his homework and watched his tapes,
Tag ropes, pal.
as if he's surprised by this behavior from Owen Brody, then obviously he did not. Newport, Vermont, letting Owen Brody know how they feel about him. Owen Brody denying it. Something someone that sucks would say. And once again, ducking out, going up to the ropes. Getting a little more shine there. Blade Bandit can't let it get to him. It's exactly what Owen Brody wants. Oh! Was ready for it there. Nice knee right to the shoulder area. Knocked those mind games right out of Owen Brody. Now a solid headlock. Forearm right up against that ear. Oh, hold on a second. Quick misdirection. Brody now in control with that headlock. Blade Bandit sends him off the ropes, goes down. What is the Spoiler doing? What the? Clearly a huge miscommunication. Manhattan drop sends Owen Brody to the outside, and here comes the Spoiler, whether he wants to come in or not. Big old scoop slam. Crashing down hard to the canvas. Brody in disarray, and now here comes Mullet Man for the first time in the match. Best friends double elbow drop.
One in, one out.
Goes for the cover.
Come on, Spoiler.
Not enough, still too early.
Tag rope. Get out of the corner.
Now the Spoiler, I've seen it many times. He can take a beating because, you know, as the saying goes, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. Oh! Mullet Man with the full 10 count. Crashing those fists onto the top of that huge cranium of the Spoiler. Here we go. Double Irish whip. And a double clothesline takes him down. Blade Bandit back in control, goes for the cover. 2 count only, the spoiler getting the shoulder up. And the spoiler no doubt has it in the back of, well, probably in the front of his mind actually, remembering the loss that he suffered at September to Remember in a match that he was trying to gain the favor of Sonny Defarge in. Something tells me if he comes up on the short end of the stick again in this one, Defarge is going to lose patience with this man.
Come on, spoiler.
On the same token, Owen Brody doesn't want to be connected to that loss and share in that disappointment. So I'm sure Brody's going to do whatever he can to try and keep that from happening. But if the spoiler keeps falling victim to these maneuvers, he's not going to have a choice in it. It's going to happen whether he wants to or not. And Mullet Man decimating the spoiler now. Blade Bandit tags back in. Sent to the opposite corner by Mullet Man. Here comes Blade Bandit. Close eye to the corner. Oh! Bulldogs him into that top turnbuckle head first. And Blade Bandit ascending the ropes out of the second. Big old leg drop finds the mark. Goes for the cover. Not enough. Match continues. Spoiler still has some fight left in him. But Blade Bandit and Mullet Man both looking very good so far in this matchup. Good debut for Blade Bandit. Sent off the ropes now. Spine Buster finds the mark, goes for the cover. Oh! And I didn't even see it. What a stealthy tag by Owen Brody, but at the same time, excellent ability to do your job, ref. Way to go in catching that tag. As much as I don't want to see what's happening right now, professionalism abounds. Well done by the referee. Oh, not so much here, however. You can't blame the ref on this, however. Mullet Man letting his emotions getting the better of him. Brody sends Blade Bandit to the opposite corner. Coming back out. Tried to stop the momentum, change direction, but Owen Brody was ready for it with that clothesline. Mullet Man ready to come in, but saw Blade Bandit getting his own shoulder up. Stopped short. Spoiler slowly getting back up there, following orders by Owen Brody. Brody, the ring general here, directing traffic for his own team. Corner capture clothesline to the back there. Blade Bandit rolls out, and Mullet Man still letting the emotions getting the better of him. Brody not enough to keep Blade Bandit's shoulders down. Spoiler tags back in. Wind up in a fastball right to the ribs of Blade Bandit. And just a knee, a blatant knee right to the face, neck, and throat area of Blade Bandit. Bandit trying his best to get to his corner to tag Mullet Man in. But Spoiler cutting him off. Clubbing blow across the shoulder blades. And come on, just mocking Blade Bandit now. Unnecessary.
Why do you take that mask off?
I don't want to.
Mullet Man, you can see it in his eyes. He wants to get in there bad. He's been looking to get his hands on these guys for a long time. Ever since Defarge and Preston Douglas broke his ankle back at Heatwave at Baxter Park, he's been wanting to get a measure on the entire Defarge clan. Oh! Closed fist to the jaw of Blade Bandit. Referee never saw it. Say what you want about Owen Brody. He knows exactly how to make the best of every opportunity in there. And now the chin lock applied on Blade Bandit. Mullet Man on the outside, getting the crowd behind him. Spoiler grinding his elbow into the scalp of Blade Bandit. Bandit feeding off of the crowd, back up to a vertical base. Elbows to the midsection. Spoiler relinquishes the hold. Oh, come on. Game off the ropes, but Owen Brody was ready with a boot right to the lower lumbar area. And Bandit doing a good job of fending off the attacks and playing defense, but you can only do that for so long. He needs to get to his corner to get the much fresher Mullet Man in there. Bandit firing off on Owen. Owen Brody staggering. Oh, but not for long. Blade Bandit coming in with a head of steam. Brody ready for it. Big clothesline takes him down. Then dropping the knee onto the shoulder and chest area. And they're just having a great time, aren't they? They're having a blast. They want to be able to go back to their boss, Sonny DeFarge, the ETWA heavyweight champion, and say, see, boss, look at what we did for you. No problem. You don't have to worry about these guys at all. And Owen Brody spitting at Mullet Man, knowing exactly how to trigger him. Emotionally manipulating this team is Owen Brody. Blade Bandit doing his best to fight his way back to his own corner. Brody keeping him at bay. Shortening the leash, however. Wait a minute, come on. Spoiler coming in. That looked like a tag to me. You know, I was complimenting the ref earlier. Now I'm going to have to take that compliment back. Mullet Man needs to get out of there so the ref can concentrate so that the team of Spoiler and Owen Brody don't have all those opportunities to double team Blade Bandit here. Cover at a 2 count again, and the frustration is starting to show on the face of Owen Brody. Disappointment is not something he wants Sonny DeFarge to feel towards him and his partner tonight. Arguably making him even more dangerous than usual. Now the Spoiler, fingers laced, heading up to the top rope. Impeccable balance. Coming down, crashing into the shoulder and elbow area. Headlock takeover, and cutting that ring off once again. Right back to that chin lock. Just grinding down, wearing down Blade Bandit. Pushing down with it all the weight that he can across the shoulders, making Blade Bandit fight all that harder just to get back to his feet, which he does. And he was ready for it there. Sends Owen Brody's foot into his own partner. Like a ping pong ball, atomic drop, back and forth. Manhattan drop. And we're doing a little dance. A little 1-2 step. Blade Bandit opposite corner. Spoiler turns around. Here comes Bandit. Step up splash. Pop right to the face. Snapmare now. Neck breaker perfectly executed. Needs to get to his corner. Mullet Man is ready. Even playing field here. Who's going to get there first? Mullet Man reaching. Owen Brody trying his best. Spoiler crawling. Blade Bandit. So close. He gets it. Mullet Man. Legal. Owen Brody. Big flying forearm right to the jaw. The Spoiler now. On the receiving end of the rage that has been building up behind the eyes of Mullet Man for months. Wait a minute. He's got a chair. Owen Brody has a chair! This match is over, folks! Blade Bandit pulling that chair out! is what happened to Mullet Man. Sonny DeFarge and Preston Douglas. This is what they did to him. He was on the shelf for 2 months. Don't do it. Mullet Man clearly being in a dark place for the past 2 months. Perhaps has lost his way. Blade Bandit pleading with him. And Owen Brody, just like he did with Preston Douglas on the outside, not interfering, not stopping anyone.
What's the matter with you? Not gonna save him? No, give him a chance. Somebody save me. The difference is between me and you is everybody in this damn building loves me. Nobody likes you.
He's well loved and modest.
One day, it's gonna catch up to you, and you're not gonna have anybody who wants you back, and then you are mine.
Mullet Man laying down the law here, letting Owen Brody know that his time is running out. And that eventually he will run out of friends. And I use that term loosely, most likely associates. But regardless of that, Mullet Man and Blade Bandit, the debuting Blade Bandit, looking strong as ever here. So good to see Mullet Man back in action. Newport, Vermont, happy to have him back with that leg healed up. And it looks like Blade Bandit's going to be an excellent addition to the roster here in ETWA. But by the looks of Mullet Man's performance here tonight, Sonny DeFarge and his entourage, their days are numbered.